What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today. We got a 3-game set with the Chicago Cubs coming to town. So let's see what we can do to take 2 out of 3 in this one as well. We are currently 9-7, 1 game out of the division lead. So here we go. Bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on, no score currently. I'm standing in, batting third in the order with a .219 batting average against Dylan Cease. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Below the knees on the inside corner with a four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count to start this at-bat. Second pitch from Cease. Inside with a slider. It's a 2-0 count. It's amazing. You keep the bat on your shoulders, you're going to see some better pitches. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a four-seamer in the top of the zone. 2-1 the count. Way behind that four-seamer, so yeah, no chance of catching up to that one. Oh, and then he hits me with a circle change ahead, me way out in front. 73-mile-an-hour pitch after seeing a 96-mile-an-hour heater is tough to adjust to. 2-2 pitch. Low and away with a four-seamer. That runs the count full. Let's see what I can do with the payoff pitch here in the bottom of the first. First base for free as that one's low and away and in the dirt. So, yeah, we'll take that. That's one part of the Ginger special. We come back bottom of the third. Still a scoreless ball game. Runner on first and 1 away. I'm standing in. No official at-bat after drawing a walk in my first plate appearance. First pitch here is a four-seamer off the outside corner. He's trying to goad me into swinging at him. But so far, the only pitches I've swung at from him have been in the zone. 1-0 pitch from Cease now. Is a four-seamer right down Broadway, late swing, fouled away, and we have a 1-1 count. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat. Late swing again on a four-seamer down the center of the plate, and it's a 1-2 count after fouling that one away as well. Pitch number 4. Ooh, inside with a four-seamer. 2-2 the count after not offering it that one. I'd like to say I'm showing a lot better discipline at the plate. Oh, tough take on the four-seamer just off the inside corner. And it is another full count against Dylan Cease. Payoff pitch on the way now. It's ripped into right field. That'll get down. Single for me. Runner from first will make it all the way to third on the play. And that's exactly what we want to do in that situation. We have runners on the corners now with only 1 out here in the bottom of the third. We come back top of the fifth. It's a 1-0 ball game. Chicago in the lead. Pete Alonso is at the dish for them. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .259 on this young season. So runner on third and 2 away. And let's see what Brandon Pfaadt is going to serve up with the 1-2 pitch here. A little routine ground ball would do wonders. It is not a routine ground ball. It's a pop-up for the shortstop. Not exactly what I would call a fielding opportunity for me. But it does retire the side, and halfway through this game, we are trailing the Cubs by a score of 1-0. All right, bottom of the fifth. Still a 1-0 ball game. 2 outs, runner on first. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day with a single and a walk on my line score. .231 is the batting average for me now, and I get a dynamic challenge because of the man on first. Looks like it's going to be double or better. Here we go. Dylan Cease still on the mound for the Cubs here. He's throwing pitch number 86 of his outing to start this at-bat. And it's another one into right field. That'll get down for another single, and we have runners on the corners now in the bottom of the fifth. I like it. I like it a lot. We're coming back top of the sixth. Still a 1-0 ball game, so despite my best efforts, I am not helping the team score any runs here. Kevin Alcantara is at the plate for the Cubs. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .235 on the season. He's got a runner on first and 1 away, and a 1-2 count against Brandon Pfaadt. Wind up and the pitch from Pfaadt. We need that double play ball here. Ground ball to me at third. We're going to grab that, throw to second. Offline. Oh, throwing error on me. So much for my errorless streak. That's the first error I've had in over a season. So yeah, definitely not happy about that one. Bottom of the eighth, it's a 3-0 lead for the Cubs. I'm standing in 2 for 2 on the day. Nobody out, nobody on this time around. Brock Burke is on the mound for the Cubs out of the bullpen. This left-hander throws a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 91 on his sinker. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And I'm out in front of a slider. And it goes foul down the third baseline. 0-1 the count for me in this AB. Second pitch from him. Oh, four-seamer way inside. Popped up for the shortstop behind the mound. And that is out number one in the home half of the eighth. Bottom of the ninth, we come back, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. This is where we need the base hit. A home run would tie it. Jordan Romano is on the mound for the Cubs trying to close it out. He hits 99 on his four-seamer, 98 on the two-seamer, only 89 on the slider. And the first pitch is a slider off the plate away, 1-0 the count. Somehow I'm still hitting .333 with runners in scoring position this season. That's an impressive number given my horrible batting average so far. 1-0 pitch. Popped up, and that's going to be the game. First baseman's going to make the play here. And that's it. Cubs win this one by a final score of 3-0. As, 2 of the balls I put in play were pop-ups, which is unfortunate. Brandon Pfaadt gets hit with yet another loss. He is 0-3 on the season, but at least I went 2 for 4 in the game, so that's kind of cool. Wait, I have 3 stolen bases on the season? Intriguing. We're going to move on to game number 2, though. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first, Cubs are already up 1-0. Pete Alonso at the dish with runners on first and second and nobody out. Now, Alonso does have an 0-2 count here against Ryan Nelson. I wonder if we could pull a triple play here. That would be cool. Not going to happen on that ball. I'll pick that up, throw to second. That one's on the money. Relay to first in time. And it's a 5-4-3 double play. That empties, well, it doesn't empty the bases, but it does put 2 outs on the board. So that's a perk. Bottom of the first, it's a 1-1 ball game now. 1 out and nobody on as I'm standing in batting third in the order with a .235 batting average. Cade Horton is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. He hits 98 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Off the plate away with a four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count to start this at-bat as well. Cubs are 10-6 on the season. And there's a four-seamer on the outer third, cranked into center field. Center fielder's going to be able to field it off the wall out there if it ever comes down. Holy cow. If I were a little quicker, I could have done an inside the Parker with all the hang time that hit had. Instead, it's a stand-up triple. How's about that one? Wow. That just missed being a home run, too. Such a rainbow shot. All kinds of hang time there. Bottom of the third, we come back. It's a 2-1 lead for Arizona. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day with a triple and a run scored. Cade Horton still towing the rubber for the Cubs. And the first pitch from him is a slider below the knees on the outer third. Swing and a miss makes for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch outside with that same slider. 1-1 the count, as I did not offer it that one. Pitch number 3. Ooh, late swing on a four-seamer on the inner third. It is fouled away for a 1-2 count. Come on, big fella, give me that curveball. That's not it. Four-seamer away. Evens up the count at 2-2. This is pitch number 41 of the game for Cade Horton. Still here in the bottom of the third with nobody out. We foul off the four-seamer in the top of the zone, so that keeps the at-bat alive and the count at 2-2. Next 2-2 pitch. Inside corner. Could have gone either way, but it was called a ball. It's a full count. Payoff pitch on the way. And it's a swing and a miss at a curveball low and away. Oh, man. There's another part of the Ginger special. There's the strikeout. Earned that one as I swung at a bad pitch. Top of the fourth, we come back. James Triantos is at the plate for Chicago. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .276 on the season. There's runners on first and second with nobody out as he's standing in here in the top of the fourth. Still a 2-1 lead for Arizona, though. 0-1 pitch on the way from Ryan Nelson. It's right to me. We'll throw to second. Relay to first. In time. 5-4-3 double play. Erases a couple of base runners and puts 2 outs on the board. So now there's a runner at third with 2 outs. We come back, and they did not score yet. Still top of the 4th, 2 outs, runner on third. Kevin Alcantara at the plate for the Cubs. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 5 on the series. He's got himself a 2-1 count against Ryan Nelson. This is pitch number 42 from Nelson. And that one's not a fielding opportunity for me. It gets down in front of the left fielder. So an RBI single for Alcantara evens up the scoreboard at 2 runs apiece. Top of the 5th, now it's a 3-2 lead for Chicago. Kyle Tucker at the plate. And he's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk on his line score today. Hitting 2 for 6 on the series so far. There's a runner on second and nobody out. Ryan Nelson's working himself into a little bit of trouble here. 0-1 pitch from him to Tucker. Ground ball right to me at third. We'll grab that, throw to first, easy play. 1 away here in the top of the 5th. Still top of the 5th, Adley Rutschman is at the plate for the Cubs, and they are now holding on to a 5-2 lead. Rutschman is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a run scored, only hitting 184 on this young season. He's got himself a 1-2 count with the bases empty and only that 1 out so far. Wind up and the pitch from Nelson. Ground ball to me at third. We'll grab that. Throw to first. We'll be in plenty of time. 2 away now in the top of the 5th. And we come back bottom of the 5th. Still a 5-2 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Hitting 243 on the season now. Cade Horton still on the mound for Chicago. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And it's right to the third baseman. Hot corner. He just reaches out and touches someone. Unfortunately, that touch sends me back to the dugout with a line out. Bottom of the 7th, we come back. It's a 6-4 ball game with Chicago in the lead. Zach Thompson is now on the mound out of the bullpen. There's 1 out, nobody on, and Thompson throws a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Right down Broadway with a four-seamer. Good swing timing, bad contact, and it ends up being a foul ball. 0-1 the count for me here. Second pitch. Outside with the four-seamer again. 1-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me that circle change right in the heart of the zone. Nope. 12-6 curve, low and inside, makes for a 2-1 count. Come on, big fella. We need some better pitches. Oh, there's the cutter at 86 miles an hour on the outer third near the top of the zone. Fouled it away for a 2-2 count. I was just a wee bit early on that swing. Next pitch is a cutter inside, again near the top of the zone. Full count here in the bottom of the 7th. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at a 12-6 curve below the knees on the outer third. Again, another strikeout for me with a full count in this one. Not a great time all of a sudden here. Top of the 8th, we come back, still a 6-4 ball game. C.J. Abrams is at the plate. He's 2 for 4 on the day with a double, a single, and a pair of runs scored. There's runners on first and second for him with 2 away, and he's got himself a 1-2 count. Let's see what the pitch from Yu-Min Lin gets us. Simple lazy liner there. That will retire the side and send us to the bottom of the 8th, still trailing the Cubs by a score of 6-4. And now, bottom of the 9th, Cubs have opened up a can here. It is a 9-4 ball game now. I'm standing in 1 for 4 on the day, 3 for 8 on the series. Runner on first and 2 away. Last chance for the Diamondbacks to keep this game alive. And yeah, we're going to advance the runner since I don't do contact or power swings. Colin Holderman is on the mound for the Cubs out of the bullpen now. He hits 100 on the sinker, 95 on the cutter, 86 on the sweeping curve. First pitch from him is a sinker outside, taken for a ball. 1-0 the count. Had a lot more 1-0 counts in this series than I've had in the past couple combined. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss at a sinker at the knees. Only a 96-mile-an-hour pitch, and I had good swing timing but did not make contact. The 1-1 pitch, below the knees with the cutter. It's a 2-1 count. He has not found the zone against me yet in this at-bat. That one found the zone. Sinker at 97 miles an hour, got a piece of it with a late swing and fouled it away for a 2-2 count. Pitch number 5. Swing and a miss on a sinker inside, and the Cubs win game number 2 in fairly commanding fashion. 9-4 the final score there as Ryan Nelson takes his first loss of the season. And Holderman should not have gotten a save. It was a 5-run victory. The bases were not loaded. No chance of that being a save opportunity. Well, what can you do? We're going to go on to game number 3. That's what we're going to do, and try to avoid getting swept at home by these apparently red-hot Chicago Cubs. Top of the first here, Austin Hayes at the plate. He's hitting a whopping .600 on the season so far. Must not have had too many at-bats. There's nobody on. One away. Dean Kremer on the mound for the Diamondbacks. The 1-1 pitch now from Kremer to Hayes. Because we need to knock that batting average down a little. Oh, bunt down the third base line. This one's got a chance. Grab and go, bare hand. Got him at first for out number 2. Bang, bang play over there. We will take the out when we can get it. When we come back bottom of the first, there's 2 outs, nobody on. Still a scoreless ball game here in Chase Field. I'm hitting .233 on the season now, as I'm standing in with the Dynamic Challenge. I don't know. Let's try to hit the double or better. 2 outs, nobody on. Ben Brown on the mound for the Cubs. He hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his cutter, 93 on the 2-seamer, only 81 on the curveball. First pitch from him. Gripped and ripped on a cutter on the outside corner out to left center field. Unfortunately, a lot of air underneath that one. And that is caught by the center fielder. Only 6 pitches for him to get through the first inning there, so very efficient on the mound. And we're moving on, still scoreless. And I take that back. Bottom of the third when we come back to it. Arizona leading 3-0 now. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 3 for 10 on the series so far. Ben Brown still towing the rubber for Chicago. First pitch from him. Oh, God. Horrific swing on that curveball low and away. 0-1 the count. Got a .946 career OPS against Chicago, but can't tell by the way this series is going so far. A cutter in the top of the zone on the outer third is fouled off to make it an 0-2 count. And a swing and a miss at a curveball off the outside corner completes the 3-pitch strikeout. Whole lot of nothing going on for me at the plate so far in game number 3. Bottom of the 5th, we come back. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day with a .227 batting average now. It's a 4-0 lead for Arizona, and I've got a runner on first and nobody out as I'm facing off against Daniel Palencia. He hits 101 on the 4-seamer, 96 on the sinker, 92 on a slider as well. First pitch is a 4-seamer just above the zone. Late swing, fouled away, 0-1 the count. I've hit 2 home runs in the last 8 games. That's impressive because that's about the only hits I've gotten. Second pitch of this at-bat, though, is a 12-6 curve well outside. Taken for a ball, it's a 1-1 count. Pitch number 3 from Palencia. Chopped to the shortstop. 6, 4, and 3. They turn the double play to empty the bases and put 2 outs on the board. That is exactly what I did not want to have to do here. And we come back bottom of the 7th. Still a 4-0 lead for Arizona. 2 outs and runners on first and second for me as I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. And Palencia is still on the bump for Chicago. First pitch of this at-bat from him. And it's ripped into right field. There's a base hit, so the hit streak is alive and well. And the bases are loaded with 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Apparently the Cracker Jack did me some good there. And the Diamondbacks take the win. Did he get a no-hitter? I think he no-hit the Cubs. Get out of here. Are you kidding me? I really think he did. I have not seen this celebration before. So we'll have to see. Did he actually no-hit them? He did! Wow! Dean Kremer throws a no-hitter here against the Cubbies. That right there's a thing of beauty for him. I've never seen that done by someone on my team in Road to the Show. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, we do avoid the shutout. Oh, I should say we avoid getting swept at home by the Cubs. But we still dropped 2 of 3 when they came to town. But that's the way the game of baseball rolls. But since this series is over, that means this episode's going to be over. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.